for the full 15 laps. One more look at it. And Fontana just ran wide, and the back end of the car came out in front of Sasha Masson. And Masson spins across the track out of control. He hasn't got any wheels at the front, and there's still cars piling.
亡命副駕駛啊，叫做應該係4號車啊，嚇4號車，而家頭車係4號車，跟住2號，喂，唔係呢邊啊，哎呀8，哎呀2哇，犀利啊，哇，勁啊，紅旗啦，一定係紅旗，全部執晒，哇，呢個過得好靚呢個彎，呢個彎過得靚，但係後邊就跟住嚟撐咗佢，哎，犀利呢個彈一彈。 跟住後邊嗰啲啊，哇！見起晒，泵把、沙板啊，1、2、3、4、5、6哇！右頭沙板，左頭沙板，右尾。Take your ticket, guys. There's not room for everyone.
Koto, local hero here, former winner of this race in a Formula 3 car with no penalty ballast at all. And here comes Farfus as well. And if Farfus gets involved, then it could all suddenly become very tough indeed for Prio. But he takes second slot, and I think that Koto will check out, and that is Jörg Müller. Jörg Müller tangles with one of the Chevys, and there is the first corner pile-up that we were expecting. It happened last year, it's happened again a little further. Teams will be allowed to work under the red flags until they're given a 10-minute restart warning. Well, again, there Müller gets tangled up, and that was... No, it wasn't a factory set, because that's a Toledo, so somebody got really thumped from behind.
And all the other drivers getting caught up in the debris.
Nasty mess, nasty mess.
We have the Japanese, the white car,
Yep.
out of the race.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars, 9 now spinning round.
And especially the Mandarin corner is a corner that once you're arriving in the corner, you don't see the exit, so you can't see what's happening on the other side. And as most of the drivers, they try to come almost flat out. They don't see what's happening, and I think they took a weird line.
That is the answer to the question. It
James.
wasn't the Holzer guy that it was Lau that was in a funny place, if you, so to speak, and I think Ang was much quicker going into Mandarin than he was and had nowhere to go.
As we could see, they're coming in with a much wider line, and once you go offline, and especially this corner at that speed, it's pretty much.
呢一個慢鏡重播究竟係點樣出現㗎啦？
又係 Ford GT 喎，咁啊首先就入東風灣嘅時候就甩尾，咁啊撞咗埋欄。 咁另外一部保時捷就未見到啊！
哦，
哇！保時捷完全係失控撞咗埋去喎，
係兩件事嚟㗎，其實
係啦，兩件事嚟㗎喎。
同埋佢撞埋去嘅時候，好似已經係之前碰撞咗㗎啦，已經碰撞咗72號。
72號咧就
係阿尤少賢啊，嗰部保時捷，另外一部保時捷咧係完全失控撞埋去，另外一部保時捷亦都撞埋去。哇！
哇！呢一下先至。
即係有3部車咧，就係4部車係涉及今次嘅呢個意外事件啊！咁啊，紅旗咧就肯定要出㗎啦。而家
個蓋已經掀起咗㗎啦，我唔知係咪喺前一個彎已經有少少嘅碰撞
嚇，
喺大直路嗰度嘅時候
已經係有啲失控㗎啦架車。
所以咧，其實唔排除嚇，之前嗰個彎已經有啲油漬啊，所以後邊嗰啲咁嘅車輛先會
後邊啲康打上得好快啊！
哎呀，咪自己先撞咗啊！ 咪知先，哎呀，波及到歐陽若曦同芬蘭添啊！
係啊，撞埋一大紮。
好多車都有事啊！
哇！嗰啲奔把成地都係地下全部碎片啊！
其實首先就米志利斯出事先嘅，因為佢咧就直頭喺起步第一個彎啊，就已經撞咗埋欄啦。跟住先彈翻出嚟嘅時候咧，就影響到多位車手失意。我覺得可能會出紅旗啊，唔止係 safety car 添啊。因為我諗有排搞啊呢度。5號車15慢鏡重播啊！咁其實趙頓同米志利斯係爭緊位嘅，咁啊有少少碰撞，即係米志利斯係失控啊，高速咧就撞牆，咁跟住咧就累合其他車手啦。
But luckily he's bounced off and it hasn't caused a major crash. We are 3 wide. It was Ocon. And 19. Whoa! Through they go.
Lucas Howe goes wide and Tom Blomqvist leads. Up towards San Francisco they go. And
oh no! Well, and that's it. Oh no, that's a big crash. Well, and the crowd on their feet.
There was a crash between Ocon and Blomqvist in Lisboa, and that probably broke Ocon's car.
They go through Lisboa for the first time. Is anybody going to get caught out by the famous corner that is? Ooh, Rosenquist just misses the Lisboa corner there, but they're all safely through.
Super stuff by the Brazilian in the 18th BMW Art Car. Mauro Engel leads up into Sector 2. Now this very, very tight. They're so wide, these cars. And the walls and the barriers get oh so close. They never look quite as close as when you've got GT cars racing. And in a single line, they all go through. So a few little skirmishes, but pretty much everyone seems to have got away with this. Eduardo Mortara there in second place, Augusto Farfus in third, and Mauro Engel from the inside of the second row of the grid getting the best of the starts.
And it was Daniel Juncadella who definitely came together with the wall in the number 50 Mercedes. If we go back and have a look at the replay, if they do show us that, as we go on board now, he definitely touched the outside wall of Reservoir Bend. Doesn't look as though there's major damage to the car, but we'll keep you informed as to whether... Oh, no! Oh, mayhem! And there's millions and millions and millions of dollars of damage here at the mighty Macau. And that is one of the worst GT accidents I've ever seen here. And in the place, the city that is a gamble, the lottery has absolutely come to an end. Right at the front of here is the 911. Well, let's have a look at what happened, first of all.
We haven't seen what happened.
Augusto Farfus in third place goes through, and it's at police that they come together, and it's Juncadella who may well have been the cause, because Juncadella now backwards, and I think he had a damaged car anyway. If you go on board with Lauren Van Voort down the hill, the next is the right-hander, and you can see Mercedes of Juncadella is in front of him. Okay, he was unsighted, to be fair. I'm not putting any blame on him.
In the Mini, not surprisingly, gets the pedal down first, makes a little break, and in the background, unfortunately, a number of cars coming together on the restart. There are at least 3 cars involved in that. There are going to be more. Oh dear, oh dear.
Red flag, race stop, because others unsighted accelerating into the corner come across a blocked circuit. There are more for this. Huge contact there as the Lotus piles in to the back of the Yaris of Lei Jun Bin. So we've got one upside down, the race has been stopped, understandably, and all of that, I'm afraid, was round about the 5th, 6th, 7th area. Look, there's enormous damage done to Kevin Lamb's car, to the... So look, there's Chin Kin Sang, he gets it wrong, Kevin Lamb hits the barrier, then the Peugeot piles in of Lam Hong Fai. Others are just fortunate enough to find a gap left or right, but then from the back of the grid, Lin Lee gives Kevin Lamb's car a mighty whack. The Yaris goes in. Now, the red flags are out. And here's the Lotus that has nowhere to go except underneath the Yaris. Jacks the car into the air. Some drivers, of course, were accelerating. Others were responding to the red flags as they saw them. But in a way, it was pot luck. You just got a gap or you didn't. But some big, big hits. Look, the Yaris goes in. Actually, number 2 there, not that damaged. Wait for it, bang! That is a huge hit. And the number of impacts that Kevin Lamb's Chevrolet had